explain itself right now at this very moment. You can become a criminal for finding out who your father is.
You are simplifying.
Or you can get deported for sending an emoji.
Context matters.
And in one country, your voice can get you arrested. I mean, who signed off on any of these? Picture this. You take one of those ancestry tests, and maybe you're curious about your heritage. Maybe a medical condition comes up in the family. Or maybe your uncle just looks a little too much like the mailman. Wow. Doesn't matter. You're a criminal now. Maybe I shouldn't say it happily. Like, doesn't matter. You're a criminal now.
Only in France. Commercial DNA tests are heavily restricted. Genealogy and paternity tests generally require judicial or medical authorization.
So, the French government looked at millions of people asking, "Who am I?" and said, "Prison."
The intent was protecting family stability. Unexpected biological discoveries can destroy relationships.
So instead of risking one awkward Christmas dinner,
They criminalized curiosity, and I know how that sounds.
meanwhile, thousands of people are smuggling saliva kits across the border. Europe is the newest drug trade is spit.
That sentence physically hurt me.
Imagine becoming an international fugitive because you wanted to know why everyone in your family has the exact same weird nose. That's absurd. Tell me you've never sent an angry text.
Everyone has.
Good. Now imagine that exact text getting you deported.
Under UAE cybercrime law, insulting gestures and messages carry serious consequences, including the middle finger emoji.
We invented thousands of years of language and that become evidence.
Public decency is taken seriously. The law reflects the culture.
I get respecting people. Genuinely, I get it. But imagine explaining this to your grandkids. They're asking like, "Grandpa, why did you have to leave Dubai?" And you're gonna say like, "Well, I lost an argument in the family WhatsApp group." Which is, sounds a bit weird.
The law is complaint driven. Nobody's scanning your chats.
Which means your biggest threat isn't the government. It's your cousin with the screenshots. This one genuinely stopped being funny to me. Imagine loving music your whole life. Imagine having a voice that makes people stop what they're doing. And imagine dreaming of standing on a stage and singing and being told, "No, not because you lack talent, because you're a woman."
Iran restricts solo female performances in mixed public settings under religious interpretations. Violation can carry serious consequences.
Your voice, the thing humans used to love, to grieve, to tell stories, to connect, becomes a political act.
Supporters argue these laws preserve religious values. Critics see them as fundamental violations of freedom and equality.
And yet, underground concerts still happen. Women still record, still create, still sing.
Because human expression is remarkably difficult to fully regulate.
Maybe that's the strangest thing about humans. The more you try to silence something that matters, the harder people fight to keep it alive. This one seriously broke my brain. Having a tattoo is legal. Giving someone a tattoo? Potentially a crime.
Tattooing has historically been classified as a medical procedure in Korea. Only licensed medical professionals can legally perform it.
So, your tattoo artist, the incredibly talented person with 10 years of craft and a wall full of custom work, is apparently practicing medicine. Meanwhile, celebrities have tattoos, athletes have tattoos, regular people also have tattoos, and the people defending this law probably know someone with a tattoo.
It's a clear case of law lagging behind culture.
Imagine spending a decade mastering your art, and then finding out society accidentally classified you as a dermatologist.
I would immediately request a raise.
Japan once had a police deciding whether people were dancing or just aggressively existing.
The original law restricted dancing in certain venues without a license. The intent was to address prostitution and preserve public order.
Imagine that conversation. Officer, I wasn't dancing. I was emotionally repositioning my body.
The law was eventually revised, but for decades, nightlife existed in genuinely strange legal grey area.
Humans discovered rhythm, and the first instinct was paperwork. That's incredible. You know what actually unsettles me? Not that these laws exist. No, it's that every single one of these made complete sense to somebody.
The laws don't appear from nowhere. They've come from culture, fear, values, and history.
And sometimes panic.
And sometimes consequences nobody saw coming.
Which is exactly why questioning them matters. Not because rules are the enemy. No, because rules shape real lives.
And when the society changed, maybe the rules should too.
Wait, was that agreement?
Don't get used to it.
Alright, which one hits you hardest? The DNA criminals? The emoji exiles? The underground singers? The accidental doctors? Or the anti-dancing task force? Tell us in the comments!
And make a case for it. I genuinely want to know how many people would defend these laws.
If you like law, psychology, and discovering just how strange humans really are, subscribe to Luske! Next episode, serial killers and the trophies they couldn't bring themselves to throw away.
I already regret agreeing to that topic.
See you next time!
Stay responsible
and stay curious.